Hello YouTube, it's another stream from me. How are we all today? I'm playing Assetto Corsa on the PlayStation 4 and I'm very excited. I do own this on the PC, but I wasn't really very good at it on the PC. A lot of people say you do need a steering wheel for the PC version of this. Hello Stitcher Games. And I didn't have a steering wheel for this, so I was playing on controller on PC, and I came straight off the back of Project Cars, so it was a big learning curve for me. Now, I also didn't really enjoy the interface on the PC. I don't know why, I just didn't. So I've been looking forward to the PS4 version, so we'll see a changed interface and possibly some tuning for a controller. A controller is the default controller mechanism, not a steering wheel in this, although I believe steering wheels are 100% compatible. Just flicking through the instruction manual, yes, wheel controls are in there. There's the instruction manual, you can see there. It has a controller by default, and then moving over here it says about the steering wheel option. Good morning Zico, good morning Metro Racer, Let's Go Extreme, thank you very much. Guess what guys, I also have another unreleased game here that I'm allowed to play on stream. Pow! God Eater 2 from Bandai Namco, and those of you into your anime will know all about God Eater. So that arrived in the post this morning, along with a letter from Bandai Namco that says effectively crack on and do it. And it also comes with a code for God Eater Resurrection. So two games sent to me by Bandai Namco, which is epic. It says the code is on the inside somewhere, so where is it? Yay, there it is. Woo! 2 games from Bandai Namco and 1 game from Kunos Simulaciones 505 games, and that is Assetto Corsa. So happy days. Let me just open up the stream window here so I can catch up with your chat. Pow, there it is. Right, so let's mute that. Oh, right, Tom's in. Hello Tom, hello Matt. Won't be here long, getting my results soon. You nervous everyone? Everyone getting their GCSE results? Are you nervous? Good luck everyone. I honestly wish you all the best. It is roasting in here, it's 27 degrees, and I've decided to go with a cup of coffee. Look at that. Woo! You got to let me know guys if it's too loud or whatnot, because obviously game volumes do change from game to game. Right, we have special events, we have drive, we have career, we have options, we have replay, we have news. Let's look at options. Kilometers an hour, let's not have that, let's have miles per hour. In-game name labels turned off by default. Controls, so throttle is R2, brake is L2, cycle turbo, blimey. DRS, good, that is in the triangle, and circle is handbrake. These are what I have become accustomed to on other racing games. Gear up, gear down, square and X. Look around with the right analog stick, steering with the left analog stick. Then you've got brake balance, cycle, heads up display, headlights, and again brake balance on the D-pad. So moving over to advanced options, vibration intensity, speed sensitivity, steering speed. Wow, look at these options, man. Already I am liking the heads up display, the menu here. There's my, let me turn down the music a bit. Let me take that down to about 75. And hello Master Chief, Emprix, Mike's in. Amaretto Corsa. No, it's Assetto Corsa, you clown. And you can change your FOV. How good is that? Colour filter. You can have expanded, sport, black and white, sepia. Oh man, the options. The options. Right, so we're pretty much done in this screen. That is your option screen. Chris, welcome. I am excited. Right, should we just go and have a drive? I'm going to crash everywhere. Practice. Let's do a practice. Woo. Right, change car. So by brand first. Brand, that's right. Wow, look at these. It's all flash supercars, I tell you that much. Let's have a little look at a Ferrari. So we have two Ferraris here. La Ferrari and the FXXK. Might back out of that. Let's just have a little look, see what the Fords are saying. Oh, look at that Escort RX 1600, GT40 and the Mustang. That's a downloadable car. Interesting. Okay. Lambo. There's a Countach, or Countach, very, very famous sports car. Gallardo is a DLC. So you get the idea there. What low tie do we have? So some of the more modern ones. I was hoping that we'd see something a bit... Oh look, we have additional pages. There we go, look at that. So if I go back to Ferrari, do we have... Yes, tons of Ferraris. There we go, I made a mistake. 458. There's the F40, very classic. Oh, falling in love. Let's move over. No problem at all. Hello, Gemma. Hello, Gemma. Sorry, I didn't see you in there. You haven't said hello to me. I didn't... Oh, there you are. Yeah, sorry, I do apologise. Second message. I do apologise, Gemma. So I've got a lot to get through today. I've got at least 3 streams, and I'm having to leave my house at 5 PM because I've got to go away for the weekend. So let's crack on. Let's just pick a car and crash it. It's going to happen. Oh, McLaren's in there. Oh, such heaven. Such heaven. Let's go with the F40. That is the supercar that I most loved when I was growing up. So we're going to go and do maybe Brands Hatch, I think. We just have a look at some of these circuits. I'm quite liking this this menu screen. Lots of Nürburgring, some Silverstone, Spa. Maybe I'll do Spa. Let's try Brands Hatch first. I do like Brands Hatch. Who can I come with? No, you can't, Emprix, you devil. I'm going away on a family weekend and I cannot wait. The kids are going to be there. My cousin-in-laws, I suppose you call them. Brilliant kids. Absolutely love those kids to bits. So it's going to be a weekend of Pokemon catching and running around. I believe my mother-in-law has bought them a paddling pool as well. So there shall be some paddling. Right, here we go. Time of day 10. Wow, all these options, man. Let's continue. And automatic gearbox. Yes, please. Okay, so ideal racing line. Let's just pop that on. It's my first race, remember? Well, not even a race. It's a just a practice sesh. And I'm getting sweaty hands. I've opted for the Star Wars controller again, the gloss covered one. How are you doing, Predator? Hello, Georgie boy. Oh, so excited to have all these new games. And, guys, check this out, right? I got a game last night given to me, and I got given an alpha of a game called... It'll come back to me. It's called, in fact, I've written it down here, Planet Nomad. Oh, my word. Now, that might be... You need to look it up. It might just be the game that that No Man's Sky wanted to be. Right, hang on. What is this view? How do we change view? Do I have to go into options for this? I can't. Surely not. Surely not. Well, this is weird. Ah, found it. Found it, everyone. Panic over. Right. Predator's doing good. Right, bits. Wow, that steering though. Let me know what you think. You've all seen me play. Wow, this is ultra quick. You've all seen me play a shitload of racing games before. Let me know graphically how you think this holds up. Sound wise, woo, it's sounding pretty. Those hand movements are very jerky. maybe I just need to adjust my steering a bit, but they're kind of off-putting to a degree. That racing line as well, I think that's far too generous. I should definitely be able to boot it past the racing line. Should be able to put the pressure on that racing line, I think. Yeah, it's I think it's meant for me doing top speed. It's not an adaptive racing line in that it isn't really picking up where I'm braking, my relative speed and whatnot. It's just a static racing line, which is a shame, but wow, wow, the oversteer is real. I'm just going to try a different couple of cameras. Slidey, man, slidey McSlide. Yeah, the racing line is not adaptive, so that's the first downside of this. I don't know, maybe it's not a downside at all. Maybe that's... wow, Jesus Christ. Maybe that's something you guys like. I'm going to have to dial down that sensitivity on the steering, I think. Okay. And buried it in the sand. So let's catch up with what you're saying. I almost spent £152.50 on something very necessary last night. OG Xbox. Why the hell would you pay 152 quid for an OG Xbox, George? That is ludicrous, mate. That is absolutely ludicrous. You can probably get one for a tenner at a car boot sale. Hand movements are unrealistic. Yeah, the hand movements have kind of put me off a little bit. Maybe that's a setting we can adjust at some point. I don't know. I do love this circuit though. But getting used to the sensitivity here. Woo. It looks nice. I wouldn't say it's as sharp as graphically as Project Cars. Project Cars has very sharp graphics. It's very smooth, and I think I like that. Now this isn't a simcade. This is a racing simulator. Okay, it does a very good job at stating that on the back of the box. So if you want a racing simulator for the PlayStation 4, this may well be the option you are looking for. And that's perhaps why there is a static racing line. I'm just going to park up again a second and just see what you guys are saying. Bloody hell, it's difficult. Hello, great physics with wheel, but useless for racing leagues, says Praco Motorsport. Okay, interesting. Any more feedback, guys? At last, an English stream. Good morning, mate. Hello, old time gamer. How are you doing? I've got to say, the sound effects are very nice in my earphones. It feels very, very surroundy. These sounds are rattling around in my head. Gives it a nice earthy, guttural engine noise and backfire. Yeah, I'm liking that. It's not overly so. Just adds nicely to it. I am so far liking this camera. I could go full screen, but I might have to go with this one actually, because it's in car and you don't see the hands. Yeah, maybe this will be the one. I like the windscreen dirt, muck. I'm getting this tomorrow. I'll be using a controller on the Xbox One. Is it playable with a controller? This is literally my first game, guys. It is playable. It's going to take some getting used to. It's very, very lively, but you can turn down the sensitivity. It's very lively indeed. That car is dancing around everywhere. Perhaps going with a Ferrari F40 on my first ever play of this wasn't the one. I don't know. Has your driver got a twitch? He moves his hands fast. Not for an OG Xbox. It's for the OG Xbox. What do you mean, the OG Xbox? What do you mean, George? It's not for an OG Xbox, it's for the... What's... Hang on, what's reverse in this? Okay, that's confusing. Right, well that's going to prove to be beneficial if I find out what reverse is at some point. I have this car in Need for Speed. Gotta go. Take it easy, Master Chief. Since when did an F40 sound rattly? You think this sounds rattly? Maybe there are some F40s out there that sound rattly these days, but I'm sure every owner of an F40 is definitely looking after them. Wow. I mean, you've got to be bang on point with this. Shamrock's back. Alright, rude boy. It's the Steel Battalion controller. I have no idea what that is, George, so for the Xbox. Okay. I'll have to look that up, mate. Really no idea. Right, okay, so I'm getting pretty bored here, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to quit this session and we're going to go to another session. George, I love that controller. You're all saying you love that controller. And it's stretched across 2 of his tables. What? Matt, take it easy. Good luck with your GCSE results, mate. 40 button controller with pedals. Why do you need 40 buttons? Right. Okay, so wow, there's a drift mode, a time attack, hot lap, quick race, race weekend, online. Right, so let's back up. Career mode. Let's start a career mode. We're going to go very novice for the start. Now this stream is only going to be about an hour because I've got to do 3 streams today at least. I wanted to make a couple of videos as well. I don't think I'm going to actually have time. But if there's anything you guys want to see in this game before it comes out tomorrow, do let me know and I will try to find those options for you. Let me know. Otherwise I'll just crack on with career mode. Anyone got any questions before I crack on? Stuff. And while I wait for you to come in with some questions about the game before I get cracking, I'm going to look up this Steel Battalion controller. Right, Steel Battalion controller. Images. What the f... Wow! My god. What's that meant for? What is that? What games is that meant for? I mean, jeez. I would have left my house if I had that. I'd spend all day bloody working out what it was for. Right, no one's that interested in asking any questions about the game, so I'm going to crack on. ABS, traction control, everything's on. Because there's no private lobbies in this. Are you serious? Network play 2 to 16 players. Multiple race modes includes multiplayer, career mode, special events and challenges. 100 cars, almost 100 cars in meticulous detail. Tuning and driver assists. Laser scanned legendary tracks. This is not just a game, this is a real sim racing. Put it on an ironing board, says Mark. Mark's got one of them controllers. An ironing board to play your video games. Epic. My ironing board's wobbly. The Abarth 500. Is that SS? Not too familiar with these little hatchback things. Boyo! Says Mr. Early. Right, here we go. 5 lights. Very quick away here. Very quick away. Fucking hell. Might try and lace this. Oh my word. Deceiving corner. I think I remember doing this in the PC version. Fucking Flipping hell. Man, this thing handles like a tank on ice. It feels really, really slow. Where are we? Are we at Brands Hatch? No. Jesus Christ, it's wobbly. I'm so scared to go into the other cockpit view because of those flappy hands. I think I might have to turn off the racing line because it's actually, with it being static, it's really quite annoying. Jesus, man, this is like a Sunday cruise around London going to Tesco's shopping. Right, let's better that lap time. Yeah, got a bronze trophy. Try and get a bit closer on that apex there. I'll catch up with the chat in just a moment, boys and girls, ladies and gents. So this is already feeling like more of a challenge than Project Cars. It's a hell of a lot more sensitive and a lot more lively, a lot more twitchy. There's a hell of a lot more options in terms of the setup of your vehicle and your controller system and whatnot. So, I mean, if you're thinking of buying this and you want a racing simulator that's going to provide much longevity, maybe you just want to pass the time perfecting your video game racing skills before Gran Turismo comes out, then potentially do go and buy this. Right, I've got a lot more to give on this lap actually. Hell of a lot more. So it's all about just learning where the braking zones are and whatnot. I might as well not even have the racing line on because it's really not doing anything. Hugging the apex. This track is so short, it's kind of like a go-kart track. I don't know what the point of what I'm doing is at the moment. This is career mode and it's just dumped me on here. It's giving me some scoreboards on the left-hand side. It's just what? Just go for it? Don't really know. Okay. That corner, that last corner there, has got a hell of a lot more to give. So I'm up on Delta. It's good. Got some points. Don't know what points mean. Don't know if it's like kudos points or whatever. I'm not entirely sure. I don't know. I think you're going to be able to get DLC on this because we saw the images of the cars we don't have appearing next to what looks like a download symbol. So I'd imagine if you want all of the cars in this game, you're going to have to shell out a bit of money, but not too sure at the moment. Okay, so I've got 35 seconds left. Is that on this lap or is that on my whatever I'm doing at the moment? I'm going to try and boot it around here. Boot it. Goes about 20 mile an hour. Oh, this car! Someone get out and give me a push. What am I trying to achieve? Right, I'm pressing options. So let's have a quick catch up with the chat. Just got back from getting my results, says Mr. Erdley. Got a B in science. Only year 10, so not done many exams. Oh, you got a B in science. Well done, mate. Well done. Congratulations. Paul says those hands are twitchier than an epileptic Italian. Hey, what do you mean? That's really decent, George, dishing out the congratulatory messages. So Jamie of the Shed, Malchus is in. Malchus Maximus. That Fiat needs lowering. Too much body roll. Ooh. Metro Racer knows his stuff. I've seen Metro Racer. You do some streams, PS4 streams. So if anyone wants to check him out, go and subscribe to his channel. He's what were you playing? You were playing No Man's Sky. No face cam though. So Metro Racer's anonymity is intact. I think he wears a balaclava. Just around the house and whatnot, but we won't know until he gets a camera. So yeah, check him out. Very well spoken gentleman. Anyone for a coffee? I've still got half a cup here, Joe. So Joe Daly's out. Take it easy, mate. Okay, who's hidden my sugar? You can't have a no sugar. What am I doing here? What is the session? What am I trying? What laps 4, checkpoints 8, penalties none. I don't really. So points 3,000. Don't really know what I'm doing. Oh well, let's keep at it. I found the horn. I got a penalty. It's my first penalty. See, just like going Tesco's on a Sunday. Ah, yay! Finito! You have achieved tier 3. Thanks. I don't know what that means. Oh, I needed to event tiers. 3,000 for event tier gold or 3. So done that. That's nice, isn't it? No, I got it. Now what? Now what? You bastard. I can't do anything other than this. Quit, restart, replay or session. That I can't do anything else. Right. Yone, thank you. Hello. Good day. Just to be harsh, the graphical fidelity is a bit shit, says Malk. Right, let's quit. Oh my god, come on. Just remember guys, the graphical fidelity. Continue. Do I have to back out to continue? Right, so I've done time attack. Okay, so I need to ace all of these. Right, I got you. Right, and then there's a quick race. And then there's a time attack. And then there's a quick race. And then there's a time attack. Right, so it's basically put me in, you know when you're a kid and you get that orange and yellow plastic car with a big roof and you drive it around your garden? That's what they've effectively just given me. So we're going to go to a quick race. It's not going to be a quick race, is it? It's going to be a very slow race. It's like being in the car with the missus driving. Oh my word. Right, compared to Project Cars, F1, even Drive Club, I know graphics mean nothing. They don't mean much, especially in this day and age, but, you know, a lot of people... Opponent level hard? Are you mad? Let's try it. A lot of people are all about the graphics. In fact, I've done tons of videos on Project Cars, as you well know, guys, and the amount of people who say, oh, Project Cars is shit, Drive Club's much better, look at the graphics. Okay, you're basing the fact that a game is good solely on graphics, meaning the rain looks nice. Spent last night on GTA 3. Not a game that has aged well. No, it hasn't. I banged that on a few weeks back. I'm so scared to just press the accelerate. Alright, so I can rev before the lights. Right, so what I'm going to do here, I'm going to keep an eye on my opponent's lights, see when they're braking. Remember, this is on opponent's hard, so I'm not expecting to even gain a place. How many laps? 3. So I'm going to have to probably downgrade the AI after this race, or just give it another couple of goes. Why does it start you in your career mode on hard? That's a bit of a Michael. Maybe because of that. Oh, I like the camera. Oh, we got a Royal Rumble happening. Come on. Kienel. Them revs. Look at all the Fiats like a Sainsbury's car park. Yay! I just got a trophy for absolutely nothing. And there I am, back in last place. I think I need to turn off the racing line because it's so off-putting. It's just no reflection on what you're actually doing. It's basically like the idiot's racing line. It's weird that they would have opted for a static one in this day and age. I mean, I haven't seen a static racing line in a racing game for ages. Thought they'd ruled them out along with Monaco GP on the Mega Drive. I'm also going to have to change where my horn, the horn button is located, because if I get too excited on the steering, I will hammer that horn. White flag. Right. Okay, so there's already, in my first race, I'm finding good and bad points about this game, based on my love of all things racing game related. Bad points first, I suppose. The twitchiness of those hands. I mean, it's like watching a 1930s film, one of those silent films. It's actually off-putting. I can't drive in that mode. That's one bad point. Another bad point is the stationary, static, non-adaptive racing line, non-intelligent racing line. Don't like that. They need to spend an afternoon with Codemasters to work out how to actually create a more intuitive racing line. Okay. Number 3 thing I don't like so far is the fact it doesn't really tell you what's going on. So just here, I'm just like, okay, I'm in a pause menu now, and in order to proceed, I've got to quit to go back out into the menu, which takes me here, and then I have to go to continue in the top right. That's a little bit shady. Right, let me just catch up with what you're saying. New PS4 firmware is awesome. I'm on the beta. Oh, wicked. Oh, good. Chicken Beef PvP, welcome back, mate. How is it with a controller, Jamie? Says Dapaguna. It's a little difficult at first. It's like any racing game. You've got to spend ages learning the racing game. But yeah, it's perfectly playable. It's just going to take me a while. It's not... I mean, I've been playing the game now. I turned it on 33 minutes ago. I've been playing for about 20 minutes. I've had 2 sessions, and I'm slowly getting to grips with it. It's going to absolutely ruin my progress in F1 2016. I'm going to jump back on that and just be expecting this kind of control, and there's nothing like it. Hello, Kasu, welcome. Dashboard cam is so much better. Yeah, it really is. I've never been off-put by a cockpit cam before, but it drives you to distraction. Haven't caught one of your streams in a while. No, you haven't. Don't like arcade racing, but you've seen videos with Drive Club VR. No, I still haven't watched them yet. Is this PS4? Yes, it's PS4. Those twitchy hands are massively irritating, says Malk. Yeah, they really are. Right, so what I need to do, I'm going to go back into that quick race, and I'm going to lower my opponent AI. I don't know. Yeah, alright, it's nice that it defaults to hard, but remember, this is the lowest of the low. This is the start point on my racing career ladder, and it just bangs it on hard. So clearly not. I like the rotation of games you are doing. Thank you, Aryan. Thank you. I am trying to mix it up. This will be later. God Eater 2. Now, I know one of our moderators will love me playing that, and that's Luke. He is very much into this kind of stuff. I've got 3 other promo PS4 games which are all on my downloadable digital copies, so I will get round to spinning through them at some point. I am going away this evening, otherwise I'd have just rattled through all of them games over the weekend, but there you go. Alas, things, you know, real life. Can we see outside cam? Absolutely. There you go. That's all you're getting. I will try to do it in the race if I remember. Right, we're on medium AI. Okay, I talked about all the bad things so far about this game. My first impressions on bad things. Okay, that's not the be all and end all of my. It's not like I'm hating this game. I'm just picking up on initial thoughts, what I find irritating thus far, and that is what I find irritating, the twitchy hands and whatnot. So, good things. I'm liking the light. The sound effects are amazing. The car models are great as well. They really do look the business. I haven't seen that you can see in the car drivers. I haven't seen the crash, the damage model yet. Right, when I get around this turn here, I will try for those hands though. There you go, there's the outside cam for you, Mr. Dapaguna. Sound adapting nicely as well to the outside. It feels a lot faster outside the car, I'll tell you that much. So let's pop it to the second, and that's further away. Then you get the bonnet cam, which is okay, not my cup of tea. Then full screen, then you get this dash cam, which for me is the one at the moment. You never know, I might change my mind. I am horrendous at that corner. In fact, so far, just horrendous at this game, but anyone who is an absolute G at racing games from first play deserves a medal, or needs to take out their action replay. Get out of my way. So there appears to be no warning flags for contact made so far, which that will annoy me if we haven't got racing rules. See, I'm getting smashed to bits over here. What else is nice? What else is nice? The array of cars. Some of the brands they've got in here, lovely as well. You got Ferrari, Lambo. Some of the big boys that are actually missing from Project Cars are in this. Now, I did have a very funny question the other day on F1 2016 when I was streaming that, which was, can you race in a Lamborghini? Someone actually asked that during one of my streams of F1 2016, and that has just kept me amused since that stream last week. Really, really one of the funniest things I've ever read. Look at this, getting absolutely smashed left, right and centre. I wonder if I can actually T-bone him round this corner. Not really worth it, is it? I've got the inside line here. Let me try and shut him off. There we go, shut off nicely. I think I've got this. Yeah, I've got it. And that is... I swear I was in 6th a minute ago. I don't like that it just ends, just bang, done, finished. You're done. Right. So, I'm from Finland, you London. Yes, that is correct, I am from London. Ah, it's working now, says Sushil. Hello, Sushil, welcome, mate, welcome to the stream. PS4 versus Xbox One. No, nothing. I'm not a fanboy. Each game for its own credits, each output of gaming graphical and performance-wise ability based on its own merits. I'm not a fanboy at all. The reason I'm playing this on PS4 is because when I played it on PC, which is obviously the preferential version of this game, I didn't like the user interface. I don't think the game was tuned for a controller on the PC, so I gave it maybe an hour's worth of my time and then waited for the PS4 release, which is this one. So yeah, there you go. To be honest, as far as I see, no, the game looks a bit boring. What's your opinion? I can't really cast an opinion at the moment, 40 minutes in. I think when I get good and I start getting faster cars, I'm going to start to love it. Like, I like to put in a lot of time with my racing games, because you have to. In order to get the most out of a racing game, you need to put a hell of a lot of time in. So, yeah. Hello, Mike. Game any good? It's shaping up to be good. So just scrolling along, we can see some of the other competitions in this. So tons and tons. Move on to GT, and then Formula. You can see there, classic Lotus. So that'll be like F1. In fact, should we just have a quick F1 race? I'm gonna lose hard, but Monza. These are special events. Will it drift? It's quite nice. Dark Side. Hang on, what is that? Arcadia. Okay, interesting. British Racing Green. Lacey says step on it. So that could be a Formula 1 race. Hang on, I think I just saw another one. Yes, potentially. Okay, there appears to be a lot of Formula 1-esque races, so I might give one of them a spin, just because I've been playing F1 2016 recently. There are tons and tons of these, and as you can see, there is a downloadable, I think a DLC challenge. Classic F1. Hi Jamie, could you please give us a full review of the whole game before you've barely touched it? Hello Daniel. Most racing games early stages are not that exciting, but after a few hours they come into their own. Exactly. And I just 45 minutes ago I opened this. 45 minutes ago. I'm 42 minutes into my stream, so I ripped it open, I shoved it in my my PlayStation. So just having a look at some of these special events, I am liking the look of them. They are way out of my skill set, but I'm going to give one of them a spin just to see what they are made of. Okay, I think I'll go back to around here somewhere, and we'll get an F1 race on the go. Modern Run Time Attack. Alright, let's try a time attack with the Lotus Exos 125. Very nervous. I'm hoping the sound is good on the Lotus F1 car. I can see Jim Clark's car, says Mike. Very well spotted, mate. I've got all my gaming books here, but I've moved all my non-gaming nerdy books to the other side of my games room. And I've got F1 compendium that my missus bought me for Christmas over there. It's an amazing book. Right, let's try this. I noticed I had day one patch. Wonder what... No idea. Oh, that's very high pitched. So again, that racing line, it's incredibly horrible. Oh, the brakes on this are lively. Right, hang on. Oh, not as twitchy. Still a little twitchy. Not as twitchy. Yeah, that engine is quite high pitched. The brakes on this are bloody lively as well. Wow, I could do with these brakes on F1 2016, I'll tell you that much. Okay, now the engine's opened up, I'm quite liking it. Why did it tell me to slam the brakes there, on this and there? Whoa, that is one bumpy circuit, man. Okay, I could get used to this class. I could definitely get used to this, but if I do, then when I go back to 2016, it's it's going to be a pain in the arse. DRS. So already I got into one of the stages. Right, look at that. Lotus obviously agreeing to sign up to this because they are a car company who are experiencing extreme financial difficulty, so they obviously need as much income as possible in terms of Formula One. Right, I'm not getting on with this camera mode. This looks like I'm now playing Micro Machines. Not keen on that. And then there's the T-cam. Oh, if I'd have nailed that, that would have been beautiful. So notice on the tyres, I'm not picking up the gravel like you do on F1 2016. It's still rattling around in the undercarriage, you can hear. Can you hear that? So rather than add a new dimension of graphics there, all they've done is layered in a bit of sound to indicate when your tyres are still a bit slippery, I think. This is going to tie me over for a month while I wait for Forza Horizon 3, says Mark. Game looks awesome. Sounds like an excited puppy. Do you think Twitch is because pad? Possibly. Possibly, I don't know. Hello all. Ah, new game I see. Hello John. Yes mate, yes. Right, so that wasn't too bad actually. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to try out another one of the Formula One special events. Vintage run? Hang on, let's go from the beginning. Let me just try a couple from the top. Pro Attitude. Well, that's not me, is it? Classic run, road course. Go on then. Let's go with the Type 49. Look at this. This will please Corders. It's a hot lap, so it's going to be a very unhot lap from me. I do apologise, but I just want to show you some of the game modes. I'm going to go for about another 15 minutes. Sorry, it's going to be a short stream because I've got so much to do today. I've got to do at least 3 streams, and I've got a pack because I'm going away, and I've got a whole array of other bits and pieces to do. So the next stream will be God Eater 2, and that'll be after I've eaten some breakfast. What is the time? Then I've got to do one more No Man's Sky stream, and I'm going to try and fit in making a video that I can release while I'm away. Because obviously Mark is still away, so he's not able to put out any videos. Joe says, my birthday is Wednesday coming up and I want a racing game. Would you recommend me getting this? It's too early for me to give recommendations on this. If you want a game that you're going to spend a lot of hours getting used to, this, straight from the off, I can tell you, is the one. If you love your Formula One, and you want probably, in my opinion, the best Formula One game that's ever been made, F1 2016 is your puppy. If you want a Simcade game, then go for Project Cars Game of the Year edition, although it doesn't have all of the car manufacturers in there that you'd want. If you're on an Xbox, possibly hold out for Forza Horizon if you like Forza Horizon series. I don't personally. Any other racing games I can think of? Maybe you could hold out for Gran Turismo if you're on PlayStation. Hello Jake. There's a whole... Fuck, here we go. Woo! Now this little baby sounds dreamy. What? Yeah, this whole racing line is just ridiculous, guys. Oh, this is a lively little puppy. Wow, she is fruity. Man, this one fruity little baby. I very much like that they've got classic cars in this. Ooh, that is a quick run. Yeah, buddy. Full throttle, baby. I'm going to crash. Yeah, I know it. Oh, the grass stays on these tyres. So sand doesn't. Gravel doesn't stay on your tyres. There's a crash. Gravel doesn't stay on tyres, but grass does for all of about 5 seconds. I'm being picky, obviously. It's far too early for me yet to critique the inner workings of this game. Far too early. It's just my initial thoughts, guys. Do not, by any stretch of the imagination, assume that everything I am saying is completely 100% factual. I have not got the experience in this game yet to be able to form a very valid opinion. These are just my initial thoughts. Okay? So if you are thinking of getting this game and anything I say is putting you off, give it some more time. The game isn't even out yet. I've only owned it for an hour. I am liking this very, very much. I don't know what lap time I'm going to put in for my hot lap, but... Ooh, first hot lap, I just got a trophy. Jesus, man, this is quick. Very nice, I've got to say, very nice rumble on the controller as well. Complements nicely, and you can adjust that in the option screen if you're not happy with the rumble. If you want something more rumbly, more rumblous, then you can adjust. All right. Stick it on the fucking road, same place as last lap. I'll get back to your chat in just a moment, guys. I'm just going to try and complete this special stage thing. This is gorgeous. It doesn't... I don't know. I know F1 2016 is very incomparable to this. This isn't, you know, designed to be an F1 simulator. It's designed to be an overall racing simulator. If you're looking for a Formula 1 experience, definitely stick with F1 2016. 100%. 100%. But if you're after an all-rounder racing simulator, this could well be the way to go. It's very cheap as well, this. I picked this up for £29.99, which I think is £10 cheaper than F1 2016. There we go, look, I'm up half a second on Delta. I don't know how many laps it expects me to do, maybe 4. So we've got a couple more minutes of this circuit before I jump back into chat. So if you have got any questions, feel free to drop them in the chat room now. I will scroll back up and have a look at your question. I crossed that finish line, the very underwhelming race end that just slaps me straight into a pause screen. Oh, hello. Missed a gear there. Nice and gentle on the gas. There we go. I should be... Oh no, I'm down half a second on Delta. Interesting. Thought I was nailing this lap a little bit better. Obviously not, Jamie. Don't be such an imbecile. How many of you out there, Britannias, are going to Play Expo in Manchester? And also let me know how many of you out there are going to EGX. Got a very busy gaming expo season coming up, Brits. Sorry, gone a bit silent. I wanted to nail the line there. Didn't nail it at all. Up 2.6 on this lap. Good. So I shitted away the first half of the lap. Right, we're doing one more lap, I think. hopefully, maybe, I don't know. I'm going to end it if not. Right on that apex, you bumhole. Man, this car feels quick. I am liking this camera as well. And if you look at the actions of the driver's hands, they are not as twitchy as we saw earlier in the Haybath cockpit cam. It's actually very nicely animated. Still a little bit twitchy. I mean, their movements are very unhuman, if you like, but it's still a lot better than we saw earlier. Maybe it'd look better with a steering wheel, I don't know. I promise at some point, guys, I will buy a steering wheel. I own all of the racing games, yet I don't have a steering wheel. Put it down to financial fundings. I can't justify spending 150 quid on a decent steering wheel, and I've been very much advised not to get a cheaper model, so that is the reason I don't own one. I also believe this desk that I am sitting at will not actually allow for a steering wheel to be clamped on, because it's got a drawer directly underneath the table surface, so that would kind of block any... Does this ever end? Session? It says laps 4. I've done 5 laps. Right, anyway. Okay, so I'm going to scroll up. See what you guys are saying. This game, Forza or Gran Turismo? I haven't played Forza, I haven't played Gran Turismo, so this game, because this one's out, or it's out tomorrow anyway. Hopefully watching this stream will take my mind off my GCSE results. Oh, aspirant Senna, did you get bad results? I've been trying to, I've been hoping today, or wishing the viewers and our followers on Twitter all the best of luck with their GCSE results, so hope it wasn't too shabby. Jake plays, is this better than Project Cars as a simulator? Apparently so. Apparently so. As a simulator, word on the street is that it is. I love Project Cars. I put so many hours into that on both the PC and the PlayStation 4. This Assetto Corsa I played on the PC for a maximum of about an hour, and I just couldn't get to grips with it. So now I'm playing it on the PS4. We shall see how I come to like it or not like it. I love Project Cars. I haven't got enough good words to say about it. I've got on the PS4, I've got the standard edition and the Game of the Year edition. Emprix, neither, both too far away from my liking. Forza is best simulator, says Hulk Hogan. Game actually looks like it has some personality, says Jom. Ooh, there we go, some personality. No gaming expos, but I'm going to Castle Combe next month for a track day. Absolutely jealous of you, Metro Racer. I'm in East Sussex area, so I'll probably give them both a mix. I'm in London, so we're going to be driving up to Manchester, a 6-hour drive up there and then a 6-hour drive back. We're going to Manchester just for the day, I believe, so 12 hours worth of driving to spend about 5 hours at a Games Expo. It's going to be a bloody long day. We did it 2 years ago. Epic day, absolutely epic day. We're going to be filming there, making some videos for our YouTube channel, meeting up with some good friends and having a laugh. The last time I went to Manchester Play Expo, saw Kenny Baker. Kenny Baker was there, RIP, who got buried yesterday, bless him. Nice intro stream for the game, can't wait, nice one. No problem, thank you for dropping by, old time gamer, really appreciate it. Jake Play says, like, I know that Project Cars is a better car sim than most car sims with its advanced settings and setup, but is it better than Project Cars? It's too early for me to tell yet, mate. Look, I've been actually playing physically with the game now for about 55 minutes, and it's way too early. I've got probably 50 or 60, maybe even 70, 80 hours in Project Cars, so you know, massive difference there. I got 2 A's, 3 B's, 3 C's and 1 D, so I guess that's decent. It's better than me, mate, much better than me, so well done you, congratulations. Right, I'm going to back out of this because I don't really know what I'm doing, and we're going to try one more thing, and then I'm going to end the stream after my next session. because, as I said, I've got a lot to spin through today, including this God Eater, and what else have I got to do? I've got to make a couple more videos for our channel for while I'm away. Right. What else do we want to see, guys? Let's have a look at something not Formula 1 related. Let's go with... just trying to find something that takes my fancy. E30. E30 says Plio. Okay, we've had nothing else requested, so E30 drift. It's gonna be a drift challenge. I haven't practiced enough to do a drift challenge unless there's anything else in here. Drift. Is it all drift challenges on the E30? Because if so, a race. I'm not going to win that race. It's not even worth me attending. Is there a time trial in an E30? Drift. Bloody hell. It's a lot of drift challenges. If there's a time trial on E30, I will do so. If there's not, I shall not be attempting it yet. I will just make the game look terrible for the time being. Right, I think we're out of E30s now. I'm not trying the drift. Trust me, I'm not trying the drift. It'll be absolutely horrendous. EGX isn't that far away. Ponders. Yeah. See, it's just up in Birmingham at the NEC. It was epic last year. Absolutely epic last year. I was a bit sceptical because they took it away from my home, London, Earl's Court. But they did a really bloody good job. Oh, go on then. E30 bastard drift. Go on. You're not going to get anything out of this, by the way. This is just going to make the whole game look terrible, right? Do not base your opinion on this game of my drifting ability. Thank you for everyone hitting the thumbs up button. I've noticed 10 of you. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Right, here we go. Do you play Euro Truck Simulator 2 on PC? I own it. I haven't probably touched it in a year, but I do own it on the PC. Very, very nice game. Very lethargic. Very nice indeed. I always consider Brum to be ages away. How far away are you, Joe? Didn't you come down to London for a bloody Sonic the Hedgehog convention? The least you can do is go to Birmingham for the UK's biggest games expo. Oh Christ, this is going to be a nightmare, guys. Right, I'm going to pop out of this camera mode. Let's see some twitchy hands. Yeah, twitchy! Oh, look at that. Look at that livery. It's absolutely stunning. Right, we're drifting apparently. So I've got a handbrake with circle. Here we go. Right, first time. Look at that drift. Look at that. You asked for it, you swines. See, look, I'm going to fail straight away, as I knew I would. It's going to take so much practice. Oh, I got a bonus there, drifty bonus. 6 seconds. First drift, yay, I've got a trophy. I'm not even going to make the third corner. Failed. See, told you guys. I have a little restart. Go on in. London's 50 minutes away from me. Okay. Brum's from Birmingham from London is only an hour and a half on the train. So if you're 50 minutes away, are you to the north of London or to the south of London? If you're from the south, it's going to take you, what, 2.5 hours to get to Birmingham? If you're to the north, it's going to take you about 45 minutes. So right, I need to brake far harder there. It's going to take so long to get used to the drift mechanics. I generally avoid drifting in games, but if you enjoy a good drift, if you enjoy a good drift challenge, there you go. Remember, I think the last drift challenge I partook in was in Grid Autosport. Look at this, crap. Didn't even nail that, so I didn't even get the points. Let's try one more. Yeah, absolute dog shit. I'm gonna have to spend many hours. I don't even enjoy the drift, but we'll practice a bit. How did you get the game early and cheap? If you pre-order stuff, guys, there is a chance you will get stuff early. So just pre-order, experiment with your shops, and you can get the game early. Also, pre-orders come in a lot cheaper than it's putting faith in a games company or a game. If you pre-order, you will get it cheaper. So have a look on your favourite games websites, and for pre-orders of stuff, bang, it's a lot cheaper. When the game comes out, they increase the price. All right. So, can I send you a friend request on PS4? I'm afraid I don't accept friend requests on PS4 at all, since my PSN account was hacked and stuff. I'm a lot more cautious of my PlayStation acceptance, I'm afraid. There you go. So I did tell you, Pleo, I do apologise. I said I'd be crap at this. It was guaranteed. There's just a quick first look at Assetto Corsa on the PS4, a game I will be streaming lots next week. For the time being, I have to put this one to bed because I've got to, in about half an hour's time, I need to stream God Eater 2 Rage Burst, a game that is out. When's it out? Does it tell me? It's out on the 30th of August, so next week sometime. What's the date? I don't even know. It's the 25th. It's out in 5 days' time, so on Tuesday. So I'm going to be streaming that in a little while, and then there'll be one more No Man's Sky stream today as well. So yeah, guys, any quick questions before I leave? Do let me know. The game doesn't seem next gen at all. Do you have Twitter? Yes, we do. Look at the bottom of your window that you are currently viewing. Just down there, right on the bottom of the screen, centre, bottom, at Games Shed. Feel free to add us on there. You can. I'll try and follow you back, but we get a ton of followers every day. So if I do follow you back, you are able to send us DMs and whatnot. Yeah, that's about it, guys. So right, thank you very much for tuning in. This will be archived on our YouTube channel, so jump on our YouTube channel. You'll be able to watch this a bit later if you want, if you missed anything. And can I have a donation of 152 quid for this still? Mate, I'm jobless, remember that. I can't even afford my own bloody my own steering wheel, so clear off, George, you scumbag. Right, guys, until a little bit later when I'll be playing God Eater 2, I'll see you later. Thanks for stopping by.